Hi, I'm Clint Johnson. I'm a speech-language pathologist with Super Duper Publications, and today we're going to be talking about 4 new core curriculum vocabulary cards apps. Vocabulary cards apps are going to help your students learn 100 Tier 2 high-frequency vocabulary words by matching a word to its definition. These 4 apps are going to target the words students need to know for success in the early grades in language arts, science, social studies, and math. Weber Core Curriculum Vocabulary Cards apps are ideal for the SLP, classroom teacher, special educator, or ELL classroom. There are apps for pre-K through kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and third grade. You can purchase core curriculum 2 ways. You can download a free app that includes 1 free deck and then purchase the other 3 decks through in-app purchases, or you can purchase the Pro version that's going to include all 4 decks. There are 4 different games and activities. In each game, students may choose to read the prompts or tap the cards and listen to the prompts. There's a secret decoder game where you can check your answer using a secret decoder. There's a multiple choice game, and this game has 2 ways to play. The answer game gives students a definition, then students choose the matching vocabulary word. The ask game gives the student a vocabulary word, then students must choose the matching definition. Matching, students are going to choose a red question card and a blue answer card, and if the vocabulary word and definition card match, the student taps match. The last game is called Dragon Match. Student drags a vocabulary card over its definition or vice versa to make a match. Now let's take a look at the app. I'm going to be showing you the first grade core curriculum app. And before we get started, I want you to show you some of our little monsters, and we included some little movements in this app that are very cute. You can move the rays of the sun, and you can also make the monsters talk. And that's just something cute that we've kind of included into the app. I click Start, and as you can see, I've entered 2 players already, but if I wanted to add another player, I can just tap right here, and then put in the player's name, and we will say Dan, and save that, and then I have my player in here. Now, if you notice Dan came out to be a girl, we can edit that and change that to a boy very easily, and just tap save. So we're going to choose language arts, and then we're going to choose multiple choice. And we want to play the word game.
After someone or something is born and lives, this is what we call the end of their life. Death, time, job.
Now, all of the words in core curriculum are going to be words that children or students will hear in the classroom. These are the words, they are research-based, and so all of these words are for each subject. There's 25 for each subject. So I tap my answer.
After someone or something is born and lives, this is what we call the end of their life. Death.
And then we move to the next card.
It is all around us and invisible. Music, air, water.
If you'll also notice up in the left-hand corner, I've advanced to the next player. And this one I'm going to get wrong, and you will hear the correct answer as well.
This is something that we breathe. It is all around us and invisible. Air. These are parts of the alphabet, each with a sound that you use in spelling words.
Now,
letters, numbers, music.
Now, if I want to go back home, I can simply start over again, and I can change the game.
This is what you do with your nose. Smell, sing, taste.
And this is going to be one of our decoder games. And you can see that decoder pop up in the right-hand side. Now I drag the decoder.
This is what you do with your nose.
And you can see the correct response.
Smell. This is what you do with your fingers and hands. Hear, little, touch.
Again, if I get it wrong, I shine my decoder on it.
This is what you do
I got
with your
that one
fingers
right.
and hands. Touch. This is a young person who is under 18 years old and is still growing. Child, healthy, friend,
Now, I can also turn around and change the settings here, and I can decide that we're not going to have a full read through. I can also take off the auto read so that now it's just tap, and I can hear the cards if I would like to. And I can also say, I just want feedback for incorrect answers. This can make the game move a little bit quicker. And I slide my decoder.
This is a young person who is under 18
and as you can
years
see,
old
I'm getting
and is still
feedback.
growing. Child.
I'm just getting the feedback on the incorrect answers. And we can now move to a different game by simply tapping up here, and then we'll look at the matching game. Now, if you'll notice with matching, I can choose to do 4 pairs, 16 pairs, 9 pairs, or 25 pairs. We'll keep this one kind of simple and do 16 pairs. And tap start. And then we'll be asked the question whether or not they match. Now, if I want to hear this, I can just tap the card.
This is the name for a group of many days. There are 12 of these in a year.
And I can tap the answer and then say no match. And then you're going to go through until you find as many matches as you can. If I want to end the session, I just tap end session. If I want to look at my results, I can go to the clipboard, and as you can see, I have my players right here, and we will look, and as you can see, I have a graph up at the top that's going to show exactly how the child has been doing in each of the areas: arts, language arts, math, science, and social studies. And then you'll also see the games that were played. I can tap a session, and then I can see correct and incorrect responses. If I want to, I can email, print these, or open them into another program. I can go back to start, and our last game is going to be Dragon Match. And here we can look at 4 questions, and the game will start. Now, this is just a simple matching game, and so I'm just going to drag my cards. I can drag them either way, and then the screen will clear. And here comes our new ones. If I want to hear them, I just tap them.
Use your voice to make music.
And tap the answer, and then just drag them over. If I get it wrong, the card will pop back out. And as you can see, I can just keep going through until I get them all right. And if I want to get more information about this app, it's all right here. It can also tell you about any of our other apps that we have. There are also, as I said in the beginning, there's a free app available for this. You can download the free app, get to play 1 deck for free, and then you can also purchase the 3 other decks through in-app purchases. So that's the core curriculum vocabulary apps. Again, there's one for pre-K through K, 1st grade, 2nd grade, and 3rd grade. Each of the core curriculum vocabulary apps features 100 pairs of illustrated vocabulary and matching definition cards. It presents 25 vocabulary words and their definition at each grade level for language arts, social studies, science, and math. It includes audio of all text for non-readers. It allows an unlimited number of students to play. It advances cards, and/or players can manually do this or automatically do this. It has options to have correct answers read back to the student after an incorrect choice. You can turn the sound effects on and off. It's going to include all the text and picture images from the Weber Core Curriculum vocabulary cards in every grade level. And the data tracking is going to let educators and parents score student responses manually or automatically, track extensive data for an unlimited number of students, receive feedback for correct and incorrect responses, score student responses manually or automatically, view a student's results for all sessions at any time, evaluate and examine student progress over time using graphs, and email and print and share session results. If you'd like to learn more about this app or any of our other Super Duper apps, go to superduperinc.com/apps, or you can come see us on Facebook.